Steal these top 4 secret headlines that Frank Kern likes to use in his sales letters. If you happen to not know Frank Kern is one of the best marketers alive. He's a good copywriter. People lie, numbers don't lie. He has made a lot of money through marketing and people hiring him for his marketing skills. He have written sales letters for guys like Neil Strauss, sales letters that have generated millions and millions of dollars. So today I have decided to do my research and compile at least 4 headlines that Frank Kern loves to use in his sales letters. Not only loves, but he's using these sales letters on a consistent basis. You see that these are different sales letters, but he's using the same headline templates, which means they are converting. So you can steal these headlines that Frank Kern likes to use. You don't have to be an inventor of winning headlines. You can leverage the already winning headline templates and use them for your own sales letters. So without letting grass grow under my feet, let's step into these 4 headlines that Frank Kern loves to use in his marketing material. Okay, the first one that I have here is this: you can't buy this secret system unless you swear never to reveal it to anyone. So he wrote this headline for Neil Strauss, the author of The Dark Game. So this headline was for a sales letter that was selling a dating program called the Annihilation Method. 375 copies were allocated to be sold, and the most breathtaking thing that happened is that all these 375 copies that were allocated to be sold completely sold out just because of Frank Kern's marketing skills. So this is the headline that he used for that sales letter: you can't buy this secret system unless you swear never to reveal it to anyone. So let's have a look. What made this headline so successful? Okay, I myself as a copywriter, I'm picking some keywords that made this headline so successful. You can't buy this secret system. You can't buy. So human beings, tend to do the opposite of what you tell them they can't do. They do that just because they want to prove a point in front of you that they are capable. No one wants to feel like they are incapable of something. I used to do this experiment with the kids from my neighbor. Maybe the kid is like 12 years old, 13 years old. I was like, come here. You know what? You can't dance. You can't dance. You don't know how to dance. What the kid will do will not say, yes, I can't dance. They will dance just to prove a point. So you can use this psychology in your headlines to influence people to do the opposite of what you tell them they can't do. So you can't buy this secret system. Indirectly, Frank Kern wants you to buy it. Yeah, so that's why it's successful, And the other thing that guys like Dunlock that they like to preach is that you shouldn't sell in the headline. So this thing is not selling you. You can't buy this, which means I'm not selling you. But in the inverse, I want you to buy. You see, that's how powerful is that phrase. You can't buy this secret system unless you swear never to reveal it to anyone. Okay, just look at this phrase. You swear never to reveal it to anyone, which means it's a secret. That phrase means that this thing is a secret. Us as human beings, do we like secrets? Of course we do. We like to stick our noses in other people's matters. Why? We are curious. Us as human beings, we are not getting satisfied by the knowledge that we know. We want to grow. Life is growth. The moment you stop learning, you die. The moment you stop growing, you die. You see, so we want new information to entertain our brains. It's the same reason like there was a point in our lifetime the human race in our lifetime, where we didn't know that there are other countries, but due to exploration, we discovered other countries, neighboring countries. We discovered other continents. We discovered other planets. Now we are not satisfied. We want to know, are there any aliens? Is there any other life except life on Earth? Except life in this universe. We were asking ourselves that we are not satisfied by the knowledge that we are. The moment we become content, the moment we become satisfied, we stop growing. So that's what motivates us to know more. So we like secrets because it's information that we don't know, but it's there. So that's what make us gravitate towards secrets. So that's the psychology, or that's the trick Frank Kern used in this headline. You swear never to reveal it to anyone. Something that is not revealed to anyone, that thing is a secret. So that's what made this headline so successful. You see, so you can use it in your sales letters, your advertisement, and so on. So let's say maybe you are selling computers. You can write something like this: you can't buy this Core i7 laptop unless you want to be productive. Maybe you're selling a gaming laptop. You can't buy this laptop unless you want to be the fastest gamer. If you're a gamer, you want to be the fastest gamer. You see, so it does the thing. The author or the writer of that headline or that sales letter or that advertisement is saying you can't buy this laptop, of which makes you want to buy it because of that psychology I told you, that us as human beings, we want to do the opposite of what we are told that we are not capable of doing. So that's what makes this headline so successful. So 375 copies of the annihilation method were allocated, and all of them completely sold out. And there was the agreement that the course coordinators, that they will not sell other copies except these 375 copies. So there was a signed legal document. Do you know what revenues did this sales letter brought? It brought, so there were 375 copies of the annihilation method. So the each unit was trading at $3,779. So the money that they make, let's calculate 375 times 3779. So it's 375 copies multiplied by $3,779. This is the money that they made. It's $1,417,125. Those were the revenues. I got that from, where did I get this information from? That says later, it's there at swiped.com. Swiped.com. If you swipe.com and you search Frank Kern, or you go to the dating niche and search this headline and scroll, you'll see this headline. You can't buy the secret system unless you'll find that there were 375 copies and each unit was selling at $3,779. So if you multiply 375 plus times $3,779, you get $1,417,125. Those were the revenues that were generated, and the net profit was $400,000 to $500,000. So says Frank Kern. You can check his YouTube video where he was being interviewed by Dean Grazioso. The title of that YouTube video is Live Cast with Frank Kern. So you can go and access all that information if you want to, and watch that video. You see. So there were three in this course. Frank Kern was in the marketing side of this course. The other guy, I don't know his name, and the other guy was Strauss. who was teaching, or who was writing or creating the course, and Frank Kern was on the marketing. I don't know what the other guy was at. So there were three, and the net profit, which means minusing all the expenses, all the refunds and so on. As you all know, that us as copywriters, we also offer refunds, if our clients don't get satisfied by the product that we have sold them, which is called 30-day money back guaranteed, 60-day money back guaranteed, and so on and so on. So the net profit was $400,000. Frank Kern only had one, and then they divided this 500,000. There were three, which means each person got like $160,000. One client, just one client, you get $160,000. Just one client. Sometimes people think that to make a lot of money you need a lot of client. But you can make more money just by having few number of clients and charge premium prices, and you both benefit, because if you are having a lot of customers, you can't have enough time to give each one of your clients and enough time of yourself, because you are divided among these multiple clients. But when you're having one or two clients, you can go deeper into your business and understand it better, and the money that you make is directly proportional or how you understand that business or you understand that market. So having a less number of clients can make you a lot of money than having multiple clients, because you can go deeper to your client's business and understand it in and out, other than trying to understand multiple businesses. So Frank Kern made $160,000 with one client. And do you know how long did it take them to organize all this course? 4 weeks, of which is 1 month. So you can learn all of this from this YouTube video. It's live cast with Frank Kern. So he's being interviewed here by Dean Grazioso. Yeah, so that was the first headline. You can't buy the secret system unless you swear never to reveal it to anyone. So that was the first headline. Let's move to the second headline. Would you like me to personally double, triple, or even quadruple your business for free? Also, this is Frank Kern's sales letter. Let me repeat this headline. Would you like me to personally double, triple, or even quadruple your business? So this is the sales letter that was written by Frank Kern for his consulting business, which does marketing, which means here what was Frank Kern selling? It was consulting for marketing. So let's analyze what made this headline so successful. Would you like me to personally double, triple, or even quadruple your business for free? So I read that sales letter. You can go and read it from swiped.com. Under consulting, you will find it. You see. So what Frank Kern here in this sales letter, what was happening? He was willing to share how you can double, triple, or even quadruple your business. He's gonna share that information with you, like how you arrange your funnels, how can you structure your offer, how can you structure the correct price points for your offer. All the stuff. Is gonna share it with you, and then after you have got all that information, there are two choices. It's either you go and apply it on your own. So that's why he used this word free. You can go and do it on your own, or you can continue with me and let me do it for you. So there are three products in the market. There are products like courses, which figure it out. So I give you the course, I give you the book, and go and figure it on your own. And the second product is, let me stand over your shoulder and show you how. Let me guide you. Whenever you have questions, you can quickly access me and allow me to show you how to do it. And the best that Frank Kern recommends is, let me do it for you. Because when you are a businessman, you are so busy. There are a lot of things that you have to manage in the business, and you'll be more productive if you are niched in your business and you delegate some other stuff and let other people do it for you. So that's why the third type of a product, which is let me do it for you, is more productive. A lot of guys are busy selling courses and so on and so on. A lot of money is in the consulting, a lot of money is in the business of let me do it for you. You see, so Frank Kern here is either you go and implement this thing on your own, or you let me do it for you. And he made another guarantee, of which makes this sales letter a control. If something is a control, which means that sales letter worked, but I don't know what measures or standards that makes a sales copy to be a control. How much must it sell? Quantity, and so I don't know, but it's a control, which means it's performed very well. The author of that sales letter was so happy because it brought all the returns that they were expected, even beyond that. So what made this sales letter was also a guarantee that Frank Kern offered, which was, I'm gonna give you $1,500 when you call me if I have wasted your time. If you feel like, no, Frank Kern, for 45 minutes I was on the phone with you, you wasted my time, you have a right to claim 1,500 from him. So there's no lose. You see, when you get to a phone with Frank Kern and you waste your time, you get $1,500. If he didn't waste your time, you found value, which means your business has huge chances of making money because he's going to assist you with that. So this was his headline. Would you like me to personally double, triple, or even quadruple? We all want to double our businesses, we all want to quadruple our business, we want to triple them, and which make this more converting for free. Man, people love free stuff. This word free also made a huge contribution for bringing a lot of traffic to read the rest of Frank Kern's sales letter. That's also one of the headlines that Frank Kern loved to use. He also liked there's other one, but it's not a control, it's just written tested. I think the title is, would you like me to work hand in hand with your business? Something along those lines. Yeah, it's also there at swiped.co. Should I write swiped.co on the comments? Okay, I'll write it for you. Do I have a pen and paper so that after this live I can remember all the things that I want? That's what I want. I think I'll remember. Can I just add it here? Swiped. Here's the website, swiped.co. Yeah. Swipe.co. Yeah, I have added into the comment, so you can go there and read what other copywriters, marketers have written, so that you can learn 1 or 2 or 3 nuggets. And then which other headline that Frank Kern loves to use? Here's this one. New book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. So that's the current book that Frank Kern is selling. It's called Convert. From the 1st of December, he was going live every day up until 21st of February, which means that's 3 months, almost like 90 days or 80 days. He was going live for 80 days because he finished on the 21st. So he was going live selling this book. This book was trading for $5.60. So within that duration of 80 days, it generated a revenues of $790,000. That is almost $1 million. Just a low ticket product, 560. And it wasn't even paid traffic. All this traffic was generated from organic lives that he used to do. So within a period of 80 days, sending traffic to his sales letter, which is written this new book, which is written this headline: new book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. So let's analyze what makes this headline so successful. First, this word new. Us as human beings, we like new stuff. When we're in the business, we like the latest stuff. We want the new. If there's a new robot from China, I have to go and access it, because if I've got a new robot that my competitors don't have, which means I have huge chances of being more productive. If there's a new book that teaches me about the Facebook algorithm, I want to be the first to get that book, because the world is changing so fast. Internet is changing so fast. Facebook is changing algorithms, and other social media platforms are changing algorithms now and then. What you're holding on today maybe not what you had yesterday may not work for today. So we want the latest stuff. So this guy, new book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. So we know that internet is changing every day. So we want to have the latest stuff. We want to have the new stuff. That's what makes this headline so powerful, is this word new. Don't forget to use new in your headlines. New is so powerful. New is so powerful. Frank Kern loves to use this word new. Reveals. If something is revealed, which means it's a secret. I've explained that above. That us as human beings, we love secrets. We are noisy. We want to stick our nose in other people's matters, in other people's businesses. So this word reveals is so, even Gary Halbert, one of the best copywriters who have one of the best copywriters who have walked on this likely rock called earth. He loves to use this word reveals. I remember he wrote a sales letter for Deborah Scott. It was written, new book by the 57-year-old swimsuit model reveals top secret. This word secret, reveal secret. Frank Kern also like to use this word secret, reveal. So reveal is so powerful. That's what makes this headline so powerful. You see, a new book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. Raise your hand if you don't want to create internet campaigns that don't sell. You see, you won't raise a hand because you want internet campaigns that sell. So new book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. So every entrepreneur wants to create internet campaigns that sell. So that's what makes this headline so powerful. You see, and then he also used it for his another book called what is this book called? How to get consulting clients fast, even if nobody knows you. Yeah, that was the title of that book. So this is the sales letter for that book. New book reveals how to sell high-ticket consulting services, even if nobody has ever heard of you. What makes this headline so powerful? This word new, we have talked about it. Reveals, we've talked about it. How to sell high-ticket consulting services. We want to charge a lot of prices, but we hate being charged a lot, but we want to charge high prices, everybody, So it works, even if powerful. He's handling objection. I cannot sell high ticket consulting service because nobody knows me. I'm not who's this guy? I'm not Tony Robbins. I am not Grazioso. He's handling this objection, even if nobody ever heard of you. Then you gravitate to read the rest of this sales letter. That's objection. So it's one of the powerful headline. So let's create another headline using this framework. What a lot of people okay, a lot of guys think that to attract beautiful women you have to be handsome. Maybe you can come up with a headline like how to attract beautiful women even if you don't have the looks. That can work because in some other cases women are not attracted by the looks, they're attracted by the confidence in you, the confidence in you. There's a guy I know from South Africa. That guy is not good looking but has got a beautiful fiance, and some people made an example with Jay-Z. The Jay-Z is not that. Beyonce is one of the beautiful women in the world, but he's dating a not so handsome guy. Maybe Jay-Z, he was attracted to Jay-Z because of his confidence. Maybe he's a bad boy, because girls also love bad boys. Yeah, so how to attract good looking or beautiful women in your life even if you don't have a looks, because guys come up with objections like, no, I cannot have a beautiful wife because I'm not good looking. You see, so that can be powerful. Yeah. And this last one, he used it for his YouTube video, and I clicked just because of the title there. So as a copywriter, copywriting works everywhere. The moment you take your pen, that's copywriting. Even you can talk copy, because what I'm saying here, I can write it down. What I've written down, I can say it. So it doesn't has to do with only writing. You can speak copy, while I'm talking with you. I can my opening is my headline, and then after my opening, that's an introduction. The words that I use, the choice of words that I use. Am I using words that touch the pain points of my prospect? Am I using words that highlight exclusivity? Because us as human beings, we like to buy things that will buy us status that other people cannot afford. We like to buy things that others don't afford so that we can buy status, so that we can buy recognition. Am I using those words? Am I using words that highlight agency, to motivate my prospect to take actions now? So it does not have to do with only writing only. You can speak copy. You see, you feel me? Yeah. Read. Okay. He even used this headline framework into his YouTube video. It's called "Watch This If You Want to Sell a Roll of Stuff." I just clicked. I was sold just because of that of your title. So you can use copywriting when you're having a YouTube channel. When you are titling your videos and writing the description of your videos. It's copywriting. Even dating, when you're a copywriter, you've got a huge advantage, because you understand the psychology of selling someone to your own idea. So here's this headline that Frank Kern also likes. Read this if you want to sell more stuff. Frank Kern said that sometimes you don't have to come up with fancy stuff. You can just use simple. You don't have to complicate. Some other times your headline should be simple. He even went and said that sometimes the best way to sell a horse is to write that horse for sale. You don't have to complicate stuff. So what makes this headline so powerful? Read this if you want to sell more stuff. Don't you want to sell more stuff? Yes. So you read it. You see. So where did he took it from? So he saw this book. It was a photography book. It was written. He saw it in other bookshelf. It was written, read this if you want to take good pictures. So he take good pictures. So he just take the picture of that book and went back home, Frank Kern, and googled about this guy, about this book, and it's discovered that this guy has sold a gazillion of books just using this simple title. And even the guy even extended this headline and wrote other books. One of them is read this if you want to take good pictures of nature. Read this if you want to take good pictures of pets. Read this if you want to take good pictures of human organs. Read this if you want to take good pictures of human beings. You see, so this is so powerful. He even used it in his YouTube video. You can go and check it. It's what it's written. Watch this if you want to sell more stuff. And he also used it, this headline framework. Frank Kern, man, has got an array of clients. I follow that guy. I've watched maybe 50% of his content from YouTube. Like, I binge watch his stuff. I like him. One of the reasons why I like him is because Frank Kern, man, he's living this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Before he criticizes you, he criticized himself. I remember I was reading another sales letter from him. He was like, that line, he wrote it at the foot of the sales letter. He was like, if you skipped to read all this sales letter just like me, how did he put this thing? If you skipped reading this or if you hate reading stuff like this long stuff like this just like me, in the sales letter I was saying this and this and this, just summarize that. Just because he used this thing like me, you feel comfortable, like, oh, you're also hating reading a long stuff, okay, and you're also like me, so it comforts you. So there's a line there in that book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Before you criticize other people, talk about your mistake first. If you don't have or if you haven't made that mistake, try to quote somebody who has already did that mistake, so that the person that you're talking to can feel comfortable. Us as human beings, we feel comfortable when we are not in pain alone. Just like when you fail an exam, you feel miserable, but when you discover that your neighbor also failed, you feel a little bit comfortable, like, I'm not alone. So Frank Kern loves to, I often see him even on stage, like, he's like, if you hate marketing just like me, don't worry, the way he speaks, man, like, people love him. That's why I love him, yeah. So he's got an array of clients. He had another client that was in the medicine niche. He was selling solution for people with chronic headache. They call it migraine. So Frank Kern was running marketing for this guy and was thinking of a headline, and he used this one: if you suffer from chronic headache, read this immediately. If you suffer from chronic headache, read this immediately, which is the same as this headline. Read this if you want to sell more stuff. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. By the way, I've written a book called 29 Irresistible Headline Secrets for Corporators. It has got 29 headlines that you can leverage, proven and tested headlines that have been proven in the market to convert. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel trying to come up with winning headlines. They are already there in that book. I've written that book. You'll find it on Amazon. So I'm currently working on my sales letter for that book, so I cannot provide the link right now, but I'm gonna type it in the comments here, the name of this book, and then you can go to Amazon and buy it. Let me type it for you. 29 no I'll remember, I'll type it after the end of this live video. I'm gonna type it that you can go and get it from Amazon. If you are in a rush, you can wait, you can follow me and wait for the link, but I prefer to just go and get it from Amazon. I'm gonna write it here on the comments, you know. So yeah, so I've got 29 irresistible headlines there. Headline secrets for copywriters. If you're a busy businessman and you don't have time, you know, you need winning headlines urgently, you are looking for a shortcut for winning headlines, go and get my book. It's gonna do the leverage for you. It's gonna do all the heavy lifting for you. So go and get that book. And I'm thinking of doubling or tripling or quadrupling the price of that book, you know, because I didn't know that there will be a huge demand for this book, you know. So I'm thinking of increasing the price, but you can go and get it now while I'm still giving it away for peanuts. Yeah, go and get that book from Amazon. I've also included bonuses. You know, us as copywriters, we like to include bonuses. I've included like 14 words that you can sprinkle around your sales letter to motivate your prospect to take an action now. Not tomorrow, not next month, not next day, to take an action now. So you can use those words, you can sprinkle them around your sales letter. I've included like words that touches the pain points of your prospect, because if you understand your prospect's pain more than they understand it to themselves, they think you as an authority. You in their mind, they paint you as an authority, you know, that you qualify to help them. If you understand their problem, then they do. So it's a bonus there. It's them. What else did I include them? Words that highlight exclusivity. As I've said, that us as human beings, we want to buy stuff that others don't afford. Just maybe this chain, but it was not that expensive. It's just a cheap chain. I'm just wearing it just to decorate myself, to decorate my body. No, but us as human beings, like, we want to buy expensive stuff so that in our society we can be recognized, we can be approved. You know, you want to buy status, exclusivity. So I've included something like 7 or 14 words there that highlight exclusivity. You see, what else did I include? How to build credibility. You don't have to work for 10 years to build credibility. You can leverage other people's credibility, other brands' names in your headlines. Lawfully, legally, you can leverage their names, you know. Yeah, go and get that book. It's there on Amazon. Before I double or triple the price, go and get it while I'm still giving it away for peanuts. Yeah, go and get that book. Go and get the book. Go and get the book. Yeah, I think I'm done for a day. I'm doing this live every day. These lives every day. Every day. I'm going live once a day. Go live. Yeah, that's it for today. Let me end this live.